here to see the Kalar heart, aren't you? Isn't it beautiful to behold?
But you'd better not touch it with your bare hands. It might turn your skin green, or cause you to grow tentacles. Of course, the probability of that is infinitesimally small. Actually, you could probably sleep right up against the thing and you'll be fine.
All right, stop scaring people, Dila. Please let me introduce Dikala, our High Priestess. I just call her Dila. You can't. I know, it's surprising. But she is indeed our High Priestess. She's much younger than people expect, but she is the most gifted medium Vyderan has ever had.
You must be the spirited hunter who killed the Blood Gorg. Hilo won't shut up about you. She says you're valiant and powerful and kind of a cutie, but that you can also be ridiculously slow about some things.
Why don't you talk about the Kalar heart, Dila? Something you actually know about?
Of course, of course. Even the most potent of hunters may not know the mysteries of the Kalar heart, and I am always happy to share my knowledge. Before it was discovered by our Vyderan forebears, the Kalar heart was concealed beneath ancient ruins. If we hadn't found it, we would still be living in constant terror, hunted mercilessly by Ekors beasts. The heart enables our people to use Kalar, a mysterious energy that molds and animates all living things. It exists within the earth and within all life. With Kalar, we are able to stand our ground against the beasts. Our forefathers built Vyderan on this ruin, surrounding the Kalar heart. Hunters, mediums, and artisans come together to support the tribe. It grants insight and wisdom to the Kalar mediums. It gives imagination and skill to artisans. It fills the hunters with courage and strength. One could say that the Kalar heart infuses Vyderan with its very lifeblood. Our tribe wouldn't stand a chance without it. We'd be defenseless against our savage predators. Come to think of it, if our Kalar heart were taken from us, Vyderan hopes and dreams would be taken as well.
Don't mind her. She gets a little carried away sometimes. I shouldn't have brought it up. Anyway, nobody could possibly steal the Kalar heart. Come on, Dila. You know that 3 special tokens are needed to remove it from its pedestal. And the tokens are fiercely guarded by the Chief Hunter, the Chief Artisan, and by you, the High Priestess. Not even the most extraordinary thief could pull that off. Well, back to you, old friend. Now that the trial is over, you should take a breather. You can head to Kent's. He makes the best barbecue in all of Vyderan. As for me, I still have some things to discuss with Dila. See you later.
Have some roast meat, my friend. Wait a second. Listen, friend. How about doing me a little favor?
We all know a sharpened weapon is a hunter's best friend, but I must also emphasize the importance of medicine and tools. A vitality fruit, for example, it can restore your health. Oh, am I repeating myself?
Leaving on a hunt. Well, my Thisbes can give you a ride. Magnificent creatures, aren't they? In addition to being fantastic flyers, they also have unparalleled perception of Kalar. Trained Thisbes can transmit messages through Kalar waves, and even carry hunters on short flights. They may be tiny, but they possess immense strength.
The first ingredient is a russer? Caught one. Caught another one. I've got 3 of them. That should be enough. A bulwark? That should be plenty for a hearty meal. All the ingredients Kent needs. Time to head back.
Everything I need. Good work. Let's see. Russergall. Oh, what's going on?
What's happening? I have a bad feeling about this.
Now it seems that the Kala heart is missing.
How is this possible? How could the Kala heart have disappeared from under our noses? The token, you say? Yes, of course I have it. Look, it is right here. You aren't suggesting that the High Priestess, the Cheap Hunter, and I conspired to steal the heart, are you? That's ridiculous. Besides, we couldn't have done it with so many people around. Don't just stand there. Start investigating. We mustn't let the thief get away.
Perhaps I should check out the Kalar terminal. Maybe I'll find something there. What is this spore? There's another one here. I've never seen these before. Wait, these spores are contaminated with Kalar. Maybe Gila can help me understand this.
I can't believe it! The heart is actually missing? I really shouldn't have jinxed it. You found spores contaminated with Kalar? You know, they look familiar. I remember now! These come from the Kaladin tribe.
The Caledanians? Ha! I should have known.
The Caledanians are the natives who inhabit the Forest of Ancients. They rarely interact with us, but I'm sure these spores come from the forest. They use the spores in religious rituals to induce a trance-like state. They believe it brings them closer to their goddess. These spores are used by the Caledanians in religious rituals to induce a trance-like state. They believe it brings them closer to their goddess. But how could they have removed the heart without the 3 tokens? Wait! I remember being told of a legend by the old head priestess. She said the Kaladin priests had a special technique to convert the heart into a corporeal form. Maybe that's how the thief did it.
I knew those Kalidans wouldn't stay hidden in their woods forever. We must inform the village elder. If those forest-bound savages are the culprits, we'll have no choice but to go to war.
Are you going to the Forest of Ancients? I'm ready to accompany you. Don't worry. So, you're looking for a capable helper. I do have someone in mind. He's pretty reliable. He may be a Cheeburb, but he's actually just as strong as you are. Don't worry, you'll get it once you see him. This is the helper I told you about.
Pleasure to meet you, Vyderan. As you can see, I'm a Cheeburb warrior. I may be different from the rest, but I'm a Cheeburb through and through.
My friend wants to take a trip to the Forest of Ancients to prevent a war.
The Forest of Ancients? That's a dangerous place, but I'd do anything to keep us out of a war. After all, no one knows the vileness of war better than a warrior. You should be aware that taking the life of a conscious being with a soul is far crueler than killing monsters. We'll head out as soon as you're ready.
This is your first adventure to so distant a place, right? I do believe in your capabilities, but you should still visit Gazers. Besides, I know that no hunter can pass up the chance to upgrade their weapon.
So, you are the youngster who took down the Blood Gorg? You must have extraordinary skills to best a creature like that on your first hunt. You remind me of my younger self. You can't keep using that old weapon of yours. Vyderan weapons are far more advanced than those from other tribes. They can be forged and enhanced to become more powerful. I can forge your weapons to improve their attributes and unlock new forms. You'll see that we artisans are as serious about our work as you hunters. Now that we're done with your weapon, let's start on your armor. Whether you're going to the Forest of Ancients, the Volnar Valley, or anywhere beyond Vyderan, you'll need a set of good armor to protect yourself from dangerous beasts. Come with me, and I'll show you how to forge armor.
Looks like you're ready to go. Be on your way, child. Don't expect to be welcomed by the Forest of Ancients. The Caledonians hold a far deeper grudge than we do, not to mention the conflicts in our beliefs. But don't worry, I know an adventurer named Skady. She has lived in the forest for years. She knows everything about the place. If you run into any trouble, you can ask her for help. Skady's been quite active in the area near Vyderan of late. Her camp should be easy to find, but you may find her a bit odd in the way she appears and interacts with people. I hope you aren't put off by her uniqueness. There is no time to lose. You must set off immediately.
It's too quiet. Feels like someone is watching us.
But I don't feel anything.
I'd trust a warrior's instincts if I were you.
A medium's senses are more reliable. We have the eyes of a Thisbe and the ears of a Russer. Neither a breeze in the leaves nor the rustling of the grass escapes my... Let's talk things out.
Who dares trespass on this sacred territory? Two Vyderans?
And a Cheeburb.
You are not welcome here. Leave now.
No, we won't leave until we get the Kalar heart.
Only the most foolish of thieves would announce their plot so brazenly. What makes you think that you can steal our holy relic?
Thieves? Steal? What on Ekors are you talking about? We're here to get our Kalar heart back. How do we know it wasn't you who stole our holy relic?
Your holy relic is worthless to us Vyderans. Your abuse of Kala has tainted the Kala heart deeply. Your presence is a desecration of Kala. If...
Like she said, we aren't leaving until we get the Kalar heart.
There's no need for unnecessary bloodshed. But heed my words, strangers. You best not harbor any ill intentions. I will keep an eye on you, as the eye of our goddess.
These Caledanians are hiding something, I know it. Darn it! I can't sense the Kallarheart's presence, but my intuition tells me that it's nearby. Don't look at me like that. I'm a medium, and a medium's intuition is as reliable as her eyes. By the way, who was it that Denor mentioned? Was it Skady? She should be nearby. Maybe she knows something. Is that Skady?
Take a distance, then ask her yourself.
Now's our chance. Oh, that must have hurt. I smell danger. Got something. Careful. Great opportunity. Angry?
Foolish beast.